In this brief tutorial, I'm going to show you how to search the Academic Search Complete database to find articles from the Saturday Evening Post. So here we are on the subject guide for this decades research project for your ENC 1101 course. And here we see the recommended databases. So you'll click here on Academic Search Complete, and that will open up a link to the database in a new window. You do have to sign in. Your borrower ID is your G00 student number. You type the whole thing in with the G and the zeros and everything. And the PIN is the last four numbers of your G number. This will take you to the page where you can connect to the database, and you'll have the Academic Search Complete database now opened in this new window. And I can begin my search. Up here I'm going to type in my search terms. Let's try Franklin Roosevelt and New Deal. So there's our search terms. Then we're going to come down here and limit the results. First we're going to select full text. Then our publication date range. Since this is the 1930s, I'll put it in from 1930 to 1939. Our publication is the Saturday Evening Post. And next I want, for my document type, an article. And finally I want this to be a PDF. Now I can search. So I got a total of 30 articles here. Up here we see all of those 30 articles listed underneath this blue tab here. They're arranged by relevance. You can resort them by date if you want. And when you look at these, you see the title of the article, you see the author or authors. Here's our publication, Saturday Evening Post. This is from October of 1937. It lists the subject headings that this article is about. You also have a link down here to the full text. You can jump directly to the PDF of this article if you want. However, if you need a little bit more information about what this article is about, you can click on the title here. Click there, and you'll come to a page that has more information about this article. Now you still have your link to the PDF over here on the left. If you go down here and look at the information, you can see there is an abstract. This is a brief summary that tells you what information the article contains, what it's mostly about, and that can be helpful. Over here, you have tools to print out a copy, email it to yourself, save a copy on your computer, or to get the correct citation. Let's click on this citation link. This will show you a list of the citation for this particular article in a variety of different citation style sheets. The MLA is the one mostly used in English and the humanities. So here we see our authors, we see the title of the article, the Saturday Evening Post is the publication, there's the volume, issue, year, page range. Our database is the Academic Search Complete from EBSCO. We got this using the internet, so it's web, and this is the date that you access it, in this case January 28th when I'm doing this presentation. Now everything on here is essentially correct except this here. The title is in the right place and it would be in quotation marks, but you would never put a title like this all in capital letters. So that's something that you would have to fix, but otherwise it looks good. Let's close this out. Now suppose you want to read this article. You could go directly to the full text. You click there, and the full text document begins to load up. Now this is a pretty large file, and you can see it's downloading, and it's really pretty large. It's over 6 megabytes, so it'll take a moment to download. But you have lots of tools here that you can use to do different things with this article. Up here there's a link to download it if you want to save a copy of it on your computer or on a thumb drive. There's a link to print out a hard copy. And also over here there is a link to email this to yourself. You can email this article as an attachment to any email address that you like. It doesn't have to be your school address. And what will happen is it'll send the attachment, and you can even add the citation that we saw on the previous page. So let's see how that works. We click on this little envelope icon, and up here we email this to, you put in your email address and something for the subject line. And up here you can see that it's going to send the PDF as an attachment. And down here, to get my citation format, I can tick that little button and then select the format that I want, in this case MLA. So I'll get the attachment of the article, and in the body of my email I will get that citation that we saw on the other page. So go down here and click send. There's the email confirmation. Click continue, and it'll take you back to the previous page. And from here, if you want to go back to the list of the other results, click on this back button up on the left-hand corner. And that takes you back to the list of the 30 articles about Franklin Roosevelt and the New Deal. So that's a brief overview of how you get those articles from the Saturday Evening Post. If you have more questions about this, you have my email and contact information on the subject guide. It's Mark Marino, and you'll see it underneath the little picture of me on the subject guide. So please do send me an email if you have questions about this. Thank you.